Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well and enjoying this beautiful weather that we finally got back in the UK at long last. Summer has finally returned. It's an absolute scorcher today and I have chosen the worst day possible to film a try-on haul video with lots of slinky dresses, but today's video is a House of CB haul, and I love House of CB. I find myself so often looking on Instagram, scrolling through, spotting the most beautiful dress, usually on the most beautiful girl, and tapping on it and it says House of CB, and I think, of course it's House of CB. They do the most amazing occasion wear, the most amazing going out outfits. Yeah, so many beautiful pieces. So when they contacted me recently to ask if I would like to collaborate on a haul, of course I bit their hand off. Hand off? Is it hand or arm? Of course I bit their arm off. I was up for it. I was very, very up for it. So today's video is a House of CB haul, and I have got two rather large pink boxes here. This is the smaller one of the two. Look how pretty they are as well. And then there's one that's about double the size as well. So I'm going to do a bit of first impressions and then obviously give you my honest opinion on everything, because even though this is in collaboration with them, I will be completely honest about size and shape and fit and yeah, of course. But let's get going before I get any more sweaty and clammy necked. Let's get going with opening up the package. Oh, look how beautiful is this dress. This was literally the first dress that I spotted when I was looking on the website, and straight away I put it straight in my basket. I was like, right, that is the first one done, because I just thought it was just absolutely divine, and in the flesh it's even nicer. The fabric is gorgeous. It's very thick, very structured, feels really good quality. It feels really like beautiful fabric, and it's all sort of, the print is all embroidered on as well, and then it's got these gorgeous puff sleeves. Very different, very cool, like a proper statement dress, and would be amazing for a wedding, for holiday. Yeah, that's even nicer than I thought it was going to be. I hope that that fits, because I feel like that is such, well, can you tell I like this one? Well, that is a good start. Let's try it on and see how it looks on. Can we just take a second to appreciate these sleeves? I mean, how amazing are they? I just love it. I love the shape of these sleeves. Although I will say that I did have a little bit of trouble getting in at first, because I didn't realise that the cuffs had zips on. So I was trying to like poke my hand through and it just wasn't working. And in this heat, being tangled inside a dress wasn't ideal. But it does unzip, and once you're in, look at those sleeves. I mean, just look at them. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be worn up like this, although I do also think that it looks quite cool worn off the shoulder as well. So yeah, I think it works really well both ways. Yeah, it's just beautiful. The fabric is amazing. It feels such good quality and really thick, like structured fabric that sucks you in and holds you and gives a really lovely shape. The cups are a really good shape. They've got a little bit of padding in it, but not too much, and they sit nicely. You know, like when the boning sits well, sometimes on this sort of style they can kind of pucker out a little bit, but I feel like they're a good shape and they've got a good amount of support as well. So yeah, it is a blooming beautiful dress, and it would be a very sort of standout piece. Oh, I know which one this one is. Everything is very beautifully gift wrapped as well. Like the boxes are gorgeous, and then each dress is wrapped in tissue paper as well, which I'm sure will be very annoying and wrinkly. So I'll de-tissue it quickly. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, it's got some serious boning going on in this one. It's got a real sort of structured bodice to the top half. This actually doesn't look like much off, but this dress looked so beautiful on the model online, and it is literally like my perfect style of dress. I love a cream or a white dress The fabric is so beautiful. It's like a mesh sort of midi ruffly style, and then it's got these beautiful sort of mesh sleeves that just sit off the shoulder. Honestly, I just thought it was stunning, and obviously you can wear it to a wedding because it's cream, but for the races or for an event, I'd even wear this to like an event in the winter as well. I think that would look beautiful all year round. I really loved this dress and I really wanted it to fit, but it really doesn't. I literally cannot even do the zip up this much. It's like, it's taken everything in my power to even squeeze into it this much. If I kind of turn around without showing too much information, I'm positively not even slightly in it. But I wanted to put it on just so I could kind of give you an idea of how it looks, because imagine if this fitted, how amazing it would be. Like if I sort of stand closer so you can't see everything down there, but if that fitted on the waist there with these sleeves, it would be beautiful. So yeah, do size up in this one if you love it. I'm hoping that I can send it back and swap it for the size small, because I do really love it. But yeah, just not happening. Literally cannot zip it up at all. If I put my hands there and cover my bottom cheeks, you can see that, yeah, I tried, but I failed. That fabric is stunning. I love the colour. How gorgeous. It does look a little bit wider than the first one, so I don't know if that's going to be... Yeah, I got all of them, pretty much all of them, I think in a size extra small, but I will leave all the sizes linked below that I ended up ordering. But that fabric is so beautiful. Again, I love blush pink, and it's like a gorgeous sort of blush pink satin midi dress. It's actually a similar shape to the first one, apart from this one hasn't got like the built-in cups. And yeah, I mean, obviously it's not the same, but it's a similar sort of style with the puff sleeves. And it's actually got kind of like built-in netting to give a real sort of puff shape as well. So that's going to look so, well, if that fits, that's going to look so good on. Okay, I think I might have a new favourite, because this fabric is just the most beautiful fabric on a dress I have ever tried. Like, the shade of dusky sort of pinky nude is perfection. I don't even think the camera does it justice. It's so stunning, and the attention to detail everywhere is just, it's just perfect. Like, I love it. Even this bit here, where it sort of sits on your waist and then goes out a little bit on the hips, but just gives such a nice shape. And then it kind of cuts up a little bit on the thigh, so it gives like a really lovely little shape on the thigh as well. I just think it is beautiful. Like, obviously it's got the really big sleeves that are, again, very extra, but I'm loving it. I'm here for it. And the little poppers on the sleeves are just a really nice addition as well in the nude, and it would look amazing in a picture, wouldn't it? Not that that's what life is about, obviously, but it would, wouldn't it? So yeah, I do think it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and I just tied my hair up in a ponytail because I thought it would look quite cute with like a little bushy ponytail. I just thought it sort of worked with the style of the dress. So yeah. How pretty is that? I love yellow at the moment. I feel like yellow is like the colour of the season. And again, I just thought this was beautiful when I spotted it online, and thought it was one of those dresses that you could have in your wardrobe for any summer event you had coming up. This would just be the perfect dress for a wedding, for the races, for any sort of like summer occasion. It's just beautiful, and it flares out so gorgeous at the bottom and gives such a lovely like hourglass shape. And I love the way these lines go in as well. They give like a waisty shape. Yeah, I like that a lot. It feels very heavy. Okay, I am so hot and so sticky. Like, the back of my neck is wet and my inner thighs are slipping together like eels. But I'm in the dress, and as suspected, it is beautiful. The shape of it is so flattering, and just so perfect. Even on a day like today when like my body feels like it's expanded, you know, when it's hot and you feel like you've swollen, even in that state, I feel like this is still sucking me in and really sort of snatching everything in. And I also feel like you could probably take these straps down and tuck them in as well. Like if you wanted to wear as a bandeau style, then you don't really need the straps because the dress clearly stays up very fine on its own. It's very supportive and yeah, it's not going anywhere. Oh, that is cute as well. Love it. Oh my god, there's so many nice dresses. Okay, this next dress is a similar-ish kind of fabric to the first one. Well, it's actually not, it's completely different fabric, but the print is similar, that's what I mean. So it's a similar-ish print, but the fabric is that meshy, ruffled, similar-ish to the cream one. It's very stretchy, very ruche, so again, I feel like it would pull in your figure and be really flattering. Well, that's the way it looked on the girl online anyway, so I'm hoping it looks like that on me. But it's also got a built-in bra underneath it as well, which is always handy when you don't want to wear a bra, but you need a little bit of support. It's got a double layer and it's very cute. Okay, I don't know how well you can tell on camera, but the cut of this dress is spot on. Like the way it nips you in at your waist is amazing. When you zip it up, I was kind of like zipping it up halfway and I got to my waist and I was like, ooh, it sort of like pulled. I had to really kind of squeeze it in, but then once you're zipped up, it's like nips you in, but yeah, it's not uncomfortable. Like there's plenty of room on the thigh and bum area, like it doesn't squash you or anything, and there's also plenty of room on the bust. That's probably just because I'm not filling it, but there is plenty of room here. I know it's a slightly higher price point than probably kind of like your sort of high street Topshop Zara, but you definitely get what you pay for with this because the way it fits and the way it feels and the way it kind of sucks you in is blooming clever, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah. Really gorgeous little dress, and obviously the print is amazing as well, so yeah, love it, love it. And surprise, surprise, I have to feature a white mini dress because apparently I could never possibly own enough white mini dresses, but there were so many on the House of CB website that I loved. There was about 4 that I had in my basket and I was kind of like deliberating between each one. In fact, I'll link the other ones below as well if you do want to see the other little white mini dresses. But this one just picked it because I just thought that that was such a stunning white mini dress. Just the shape of it, like the ruffle all over it, is very, again, quite fitted and structured. So I think it's going to kind of pull your waist in quite a bit. And then a little bit of sort of pleated fabric at the bottom. And then I'm pretty sure this sits off the shoulders, although it does feel a little bit tight, so I don't know how restrictive it's going to be on my, well, off my shoulders, but that is gorgeous. Are you coming over to say hey? Yeah? Hey you? Oh, let me bring you up. Oh, hey, look, I've got a little friend today. This isn't my dog, by the way, it's my mum's dog. She's gone on holiday for the week, so Lou and I are dog sitting. So we've got little Prinny for the week, haven't we? Got you for the week. So if you hear a few like paw prints just pattering around every now and then, that'll be why. But she's pretty chilled. I was worried she was going to be like all anxious and thinking what's going on, where am I? But you seem alright, don't you? Happy enough. So yeah, this is Prinny. I thought I'd just introduce you quickly. Yeah, you can go back to what you were doing now. Okay, so back to the clothes, and this dress is definitely a bit of me. Love the simplicity of the neckline. I just love this sort of off the shoulder strap, and actually there's a lot more stretch in them than I thought they were going to be. Like when they were off they felt a bit restrictive, but there's plenty of stretch and it feels really comfortable on. And again, the shape is very flattering. There's a lot of ruffles, there's a lot of sucking in, there's a lot of sort of like, I don't know, there's kind of like a theme going on. They sort of all seem to nip you in at the waist, but still give you a really nice sort of shape on the booty as well. So yeah, gorgeous little summer dress, perfect sort of dressed up or dressed down. I think it would look good during the day with maybe an oversized denim jacket over the top, but obviously it would look amazing with heels in the evening as well. So yeah, another lovely dress. Oh, that colour. How amazing is that colour? It would never actually be the sort of colour I would usually go for, because obviously it's kind of quite a bright baby pink, like a Barbie pink I'd call this. I'd actually seen this on an Instagram picture as well, someone wearing it, and it looked divine, and that's what sold it to me really. So yeah, that is beautiful. Hopefully the colour suits me and I don't look like a Barbie in it. But it's a very similar style. Well, it is actually the same sort of style to the blue one that I just showed you, in the fact that it's got the built-in cups, it's the same kind of fabric, but this one is actually a maxi dress, and then it's got a slit up the side as well. And I just thought it was gorgeous, and again would be perfect for any type of occasion. They just do the most amazing occasion wear outfits. Okay, so I was a little bit unsure about the colour of this dress, but now I've got it on, I'm not unsure anymore. I love it. I just think it is so beautiful and really flattering on the skin tone. I thought it might be a little bit garish or a little bit harsh, but it is beautiful. It's such a stunning shade of pink, and the shape of it again is so flattering. It really pulls in here. It's not as tight as the blue one is, in the fact that it doesn't pull in quite as much as that blue floral one did. And then the ruffles all the way down give a really nice shape on the bottom as well. They give that kind of like peachy look. The ruffles sort of accentuate your bottom a little bit. And it's very stretchy, very comfy, like I could bend and dance and move around, and it's not restrictive at all. So I am a huge fan of this. And in fact, they also do it in a beautiful sort of dusky, like beigey nude colour. And they do it in a lilac short version. I'll link all the different versions below, and then I'll write next to them what they are so you can kind of see. But yeah, gorgeous dress. Oh. Okay, so apparently I didn't think that one white mini dress was enough for this video, and clearly I decided to order 2 white mini dresses, but this one was actually a last minute addition to my order. I finished the order, and I think the next day I went on to kind of double check everything, and this was at the top. There was like a campaign shot with this beautiful model, and the dress looked amazing, and it basically sold it to me. I'm going to insert the picture actually because it looks so good. And yeah, I thought, well, I'm going to have to order that one, but I'm glad I did, because how gorgeous is that? Okay, so unfortunately this dress is a little bit too tight on me. It was very tricky to get into. It took me a good few minutes really trying to breathe in and squeeze the zip together. And now I'm in, and I'm a little bit like, ugh. So it's really hard to tell whether or not it kind of, like, if I love it or not, because it is too small. But I do think it's a beautiful dress, and I think that if I did have it in my size, it would be amazing. But I don't know if you can tell, but it is just a little bit too tight around my waist, and it's just not, yeah, just making me feel a little bit there. But yeah, it is a beautiful dress, and again, I love the shape of the sleeves. It's also got the zips like the first dress, like the blue one. So it's a little bit kind of tricky to zip up the sleeves after you get your hands in. You probably need a little bit of assistance with that. But yeah, gorgeous dress, just too small for me unfortunately, so do size up in this one. Okay, so that's everything for my House of CB haul. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have got any questions at all, then leave a comment and I'll make sure I get back to all of them. And all of the dresses will be linked below as well, so if you have spotted any that you love, then they will all be in the description box, and I'll pop them like in order of how I tried them on. And I'll also put my size next to each dress as well, so if you want to know which size I ordered, then that'll be in the description box as well. But yeah, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know your favourite dress as well, if you can choose one, because I don't know right now which one I'd pick. But yeah, oh, and also, so many things, isn't there? I'm like, do this, do that, do this. But also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, then I will pop my name up there. It's just at modelmouth, so yeah. I will probably be popping up some pictures of these dresses as well, like how I would style them up. So yeah, head over and follow me on Instagram if you'd like to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again in my next video. Goodbye.